Moon.
Oh, see that? What is that? I think it's a UFO. Look how slow it's moving.
Welcome back to Third Phase Moon. Blake Cousins here. We got a special for you tonight. We got some UFO videos that have just come in via our Facebook, Twitter, and our Gmail. So we're going to get to it right now. Buckle up, everybody. Let's start it off with this incredible sighting over the Channel Islands. A low flying object that doesn't make sense. What the heck is it doing out over the Channel Islands in these heavy winds? Linda Ong managed to capture this in broad daylight, and she's asking what it possibly could be, and we're looking at it right now, and I want to get your guys' opinion in this live premiere chat. And if you're joining us, give us a big thumbs up if you appreciate the breaking UFO news coming right here at Third Phase of Moon. What's going on here? Is this some kind of blimp? I don't think so. These winds are way too heavy. We've asked some aviation experts in regards to blimps, and they usually don't do it over bodies of water, and especially in high winds like this. That's coming in from aviation experts. So right now, we're kind of wondering what the possibility of this object is. Could it be a possible UFO that's heading to some kind of underwater base? People have seen a lot of UFOs over the Channel Islands, and I got a feeling it may be because there's something going on beneath the waters. It resembles a huge dark tic-tac.
Yeah, Blake, check this out. This thing's massive, and you can see the winds are kind of steep. They're probably, I'd say, about 40, 35 miles an hour. Pretty harsh conditions out. And this object seems rather steady. It's moving kind of in the direction towards the wind. So there's some sort of propulsion behind this thing. It's not just static floating there. It seems to be moving in some sort of direction. It has meaning. And now, what is a big question? What is this, and how big is it, and what's making it fly? Again, we took a couple stills off this thing, and at some point it almost resembles a classic flying saucer. This kind of reminds me of what happened in Malibu. One of our friends were out there. They reached out to us. They sent us kind of the same exact video. It looked very similar, and it's off the coast where a blimp shouldn't really be hanging out, especially under these conditions.
That's right, Brent. It is amazing to see this huge craft. I would have to estimate it to be at least 150 to possibly 300 feet in length. And we're not seeing any kind of canopy underneath it. And it's going in the opposite direction of the incoming winds, these heavy winds. So whatever it is, I don't think it should be there. And if anybody has any idea if they saw this similar object over the Channel Islands, we'd like to hear from you. And if you got some video of it, please send it to us. Some people might speculate that this could be some kind of banner or advertisement banner. And right now I'm going to have to disagree with them on that. We're not seeing any kind of airplane that's pulling a banner behind it. Absolutely not. This is definitely a massive sighting in broad daylight. This is the kind of videos we want to see right here at Third Phase of Moon. Now let's get to our next submission coming in. Check it out.
Okay, what in the hell is that? Whoa, what in the fuck? Okay, I'm confused. That is not a goddamn airplane. That's an airplane. Stop, Dozer, stop it. Look, where did it go? It's right there. That thing doesn't have any goddamn wings. Dozer, you're crazy. That airplane has wings. Dozer, come here. Damn it. Stupid dog. Come here, Dozer.
This incredible video is captured by Amber White. We received notification from Amber from her mother, who says it was shot in her backyard and it was over the skies of Wichita. It definitely resembles a Tic Tac. In my opinion, this is incredible. Again, broad daylight footage. And what I like about it too is it's shot in HD, and she manages to capture a bunch of angles of this. And it's insane how she ran after this object to get a better shot. And we can look at this thing. It almost seems like it's burning up at one point in the video. We're going to look at it again, slow things down, because in this part of the video, it's incredible what we're looking at. In my opinion, this isn't any kind of airplane. Some people speculate that airplanes, sometimes you see it at a certain angle on the video. You don't see the wing or the tail. In my opinion, what we're looking at right now is definitely not an airplane. It resembles the classic Tic Tac that our Navy pilots are seeing. And in some of the shots, you see some of the major airliners above, off in the distance, and you can clearly see their wings. And it's clear as day, even though that it's much higher in altitude comparatively to this lower object, this Tic Tac that's in close proximity, in my opinion, to the person that shot it, Amber. So whatever this is, definitely, I'm thinking we're seeing the return of the Tic Tac. Is it one of ours? Is it extraterrestrial in origin? I think it's a little bit of both, but this incredible broad daylight sighting reveals its flight characteristics. When you look at it, it seems like there's some kind of weird plasmic display at the tip of it. And again, it seems like it's burning up, but I don't think so. It could be part of the meta propulsion behind this craft, whatever it makes it float. Brent, what's your thoughts on this incredible sighting by Amber?
Yeah, I got to say, Blake, this is probably the best one this week. I'm super excited to share this with everybody right here at Third Phase of Moon. Give us a big thumbs up if you're enjoying this show. This is incredible footage. At one point, when this Tic Tac or whatever it is, it starts to create this ball of light. It seemed like it was turning into like a comet. Is this thing going to break up or explode? And then it kind of just remained static there for a while, and then it kind of created back to its own composure, and then this thing just steadily moved along indefinitely. We don't see no wings, not even close. We're getting a great close-up of this thing, and there's nothing to reveal there. This thing's cylindrical, just like that American Airlines pilot said when we broke the news last week that they saw something they couldn't explain. They said it kind of resembled something like a cruise missile, something cylindrical. Is this what we're seeing in the skies? I think we've got one of the best captures of this. And man, this is good stuff, Blake. I'm super excited about this one.
It's another one to go down in history in the archives of the top UFO videos from around the world. And that's what makes us the top channel. Now, let's get to this. There has been a sighting that came out of Brazil, and people were in shock and awe when they noticed something fiery in the sky. Take a look at this.
Você vai ver amanhã.
O helicóptero tá filmando.
Porra, se cair vai dar merda. O avião tá queimando.
Mas tá pegando fogo.
É o ZT que o bagulho tá descendo. Tá pegando fogo.
Se apagar é que era fogo.
Não é fogo não. É sinalizador. Você vai ver amanhã.
É fogo.
All right, let's take a look at this again. Coming from Brazil, this is incredible. You could hear the people, they're in kind of an awe, and everybody's excited about what they're looking at. Some people might say that these are parachuters with some kind of pyrotechnic display, but I would have to disagree. This is a much bigger event than simple parachuters. I'm not sure if this is some kind of possible debris coming out from space, some space debris, or maybe a satellite breaking up. Who knows? But whatever it is, it's an incredible capture. Some people might even speculate that it might have been some kind of experimental craft that went down, some kind of UFO that was shot down. But I would have to disagree with that. In my opinion, this is some kind of possible natural event, but again, I'm not exactly sure. We didn't get any official word from any meteorologist that this was indeed something celestial. Brent, your thoughts on this?
Yep, that's it. That's all we need to really find out. Was there an event that day? Was there a meteor or some celestial event like you just mentioned there? I like the people's reaction on the ground. You could hear them. They're very excited about what they're seeing. And if I saw this too, I'd be like, pull out the camera, everybody, film it right now because something's happening. And what I like about this is the lights. They seem to fall. And if they're parachuters, you think they would have stalled at that point, but it seems to be heading straight into the ground. Like there's no moment of it just soaring in the sky. It's just kind of falling. And was there an impact site?
Yeah, was there an impact? Where is the debris, Brent? Exactly. This is questions we need answers to. But again, incredible video that has been coming into Third Phase of Moon, and we're going to be sharing with it to you as fast as possible. And speaking of fast as possible, we're in a great collaboration with Jaime Maussan out of Mexico, and he's sharing some incredible footage that he's receiving from his end, and he wants to share it to the American audience via Third Phase of Moon. So this is a great correspondence with Jaime. Now let's take a look at what he's got coming in from an incredible webcam to Mexico shot of a volcanic UFO encounter. Is there a connection? Absolutely astonishing. Look at this thing. It seems to appear as it's coming out of the volcano itself. This isn't any kind of like a shooting star. It's going in the opposite direction is what I'm trying to say. Look at this thing. It's absolutely beams out of the volcano and then disappears. Could it be some kind of maybe just a lava spark? I don't think so. We've seen volcanic activity up close, and usually there's some kind of arc if a lava, is jettisoning magma out of the volcano itself, and then there's an arc as it returns down to Earth. But this seems to be shooting straight up, almost as if it's trying to get somewhere. Brent, is this natural or is this something unusual, a phenomenon?
Yeah, it's been a pretty fascinating subject with UFOs and volcanoes. It kind of spans for decades. And looking at this right now, as first looking at it, I'm like thinking, could this just be a commercial airliner that flew above? But we see it and it's clear as day. You can see this thing pop out right out of the top of this volcano. And then it kind of just pierces its way, and you could almost see it leave a kind of a trail behind it. I like the way it kind of just leaves this plasmic trail. You could just see it kind of blend in with everything, the environment, and then it just kind of disappears. Some people might just say that this thing transported, kind of went into another dimension. I can't rule that out. What I'm seeing here is fantastic footage, and what's the explanation behind it all?
Yeah, the way it just dematerialized is interesting in itself, but could it be just, like I said, magma, and then it's just dissipating as it's been shot out, thrusted out by the volcano? Again, I don't think so. I think this is something to do with some kind of UFO, some kind of meta propulsion. We're not exactly sure. We're not the experts. We're just sharing the information as it comes in, and we appreciate the support that's made Third Phase of Moon where it is, the top channel in regards to phenomenon in our skies. This is what it's all about. We deal with the public. We take the public's information and then we share it to you via Third Phase of Moon as fast as possible. And I hope you guys are enjoying what's going on over here. We brought a panel to discuss our evidence with Rich from Goofon and Doc from Doc Skinner, 1028 Productions, including Dr. J from Dr. J Radio Live and Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal. The team is strong. Again, we're not experts. We're just kind of analyzing what's coming in, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. So if you appreciate what you're seeing here, the efforts going into bringing it to you as fast as possible, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified when we do these uploads. It's pretty much daily. It comes in real fast. So let's buckle down a little bit. Everybody unbuckle, take a breather, and when you are ready to buckle up again, and if you haven't seen it, go check out Countdown to Disclosure, the secret technology behind the Space Force. It's available now, it's streaming, and it's holding up against the top documentaries out in America and across the world. People are waking up. They want to know. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe out there. Blake Cousins. Enjoy this trailer, and we'll see you next time.
There are a lot of people who are concerned because I know it's false.